This is going to be a drill or exercise to improve end range hip internal rotation strength. This is going to be an advanced exercise because of the position. We are in the 90-90 position on the ground. If you cannot get into this position or you're uncomfortable, you may want to elevate your butt up on a yoga block so we are a little bit higher so you feel a little less tension. And if you still feel uncomfortable or don't like this position, maybe you feel some groin pain, you're being shoved over, this is too progressive a position and you need to find a different position to work on your hip rotation strength. So the goal of lift off is going to be finding the position to start, finding the muscles that are doing the movement, and then barely being able to perform the movement where you are giving everything you have and you're barely able to control it. You may feel some cramping, totally fine. Try to work through it. Just don't push too much so that you fall over because your butt is cramping so much. So here is what the movement is going to look like. We are thinking about finding these muscles on the side glute here. We are thinking about rotating the thigh up and lifting the ankle off the ground. I'll show one more time and then holding for the prescribed amount of time, coming down, and then we would repeat for the prescribed amount of reps, probably holding for about 3 to 5 seconds, and then of course the prescribed amount of reps that you're doing. What we wanna make sure we are doing is not hiking our hip. So we should not be doing this type of movement that is involving the spine, and that is no longer just a hip rotation drill. The other thing I want you to pay attention to is not trying to flop your foot up. I really want you to squeeze those muscles, float the leg up, hold, and parachute down. We should not be having movement here. To find the right position for you, you can rotate a little bit closer to make it harder, or rotate a little bit further away to make it easier. You can even come down to your elbow. This would be too easy for me because I'm clearing the ground several inches. This should be difficult enough that you are not hiking your hip, we are not moving our torso, we are just rotating up and I'm clearing my foot off the ground just enough for me to slide my hand under it. So minimize compensations, make it really difficult, feel a little bit of cramping. That is what we want to work into so that we can really build the strength and control. And from there, you will be able to build a lot of solid end range hip internal rotation strength.